Hi, I think someone is accidentally sharing their screen, and I'm not even sure how you were able to do it.
Talking to me?
No, it's not you, Eric. We have
Oh,
one
okay.
other person who's logged in.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Hey, Dave.
Nope, I think
Yeah,
it's Dave.
I can see you, but again, my camera doesn't work. I don't know why. With other meetings, I don't have any trouble, but I always have trouble here.
Well, you know what? You're actually sharing your screen right now, and I'm not even sure how you were able to do that.
Okay, so I'll start over.
Well, you know what? I wonder if you hit the screen instead of the camera. So try clicking on the green thing that looks like a monitor and just turning that off so it's not green anymore. Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Okay, that did it.
That did it. So now try clicking on the camera. I think you may have accidentally shared your screen.
Oh, it's on green. It's on green, but there's no pictures, so I'm not sure what's wrong.
If you go in the top right corner, there is a little, looks like a gear.
Yeah, the settings.
Yep, try that and make sure it's selecting your webcam. And no, I'm not an IT expert. I've just learned to look for.
Yeah, it says computer audio is on, but
is it giving you a webcam option?
yes, but when maybe it's another one. When I click on it, nothing happens.
Okay, yeah, like mine shows the name of my webcam and it's selected. You're right.
Yeah, mine shows it, but it doesn't.
So we're getting a black box from you, and normally when someone's camera is like when you're manually turning it on and off, we'll see initials.
We'll just pretend you're sitting in the dark.
That's right.
Hi, Gail. Hi, Mia.
Hi.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Eric.
I'm here too, but my name doesn't appear either, I guess.
Hi, Dave.
Hi.
No, it says Microsoft account. Right, I'm actually gonna.
I'm just on the phone with my son in New York, and they've got a couple inches
This
already.
conference will now be
Wow.
recorded.
Yeah, they're going to get a lot of here.
Yeah, I think we're hoping to keep this quick. So,
Okay, great.
because Emmy and I would like to go home before it gets.
Yes.
You should.
I will say it's the one thing about these meetings. I mean, with yours, we have to be here to do with any regulatory body, we have to stream it. So someone has to be in the building. But I know Jen is doing a Conservation Commission meeting from home. I'm like, well, there are meetings we now don't have to cancel because of snow.
Dang.
All right, it is, Gail, it's 6:30. And
Okay.
So you can call the meeting to order and get started. We have started record, and it looks like we have both the applicant and the property owner here. And then I have a caller 1 who I'm not sure who that is. If you are just calling in, can you provide your name?
This is Joe Salonia. I'm on my computer looking, but I'm on my phone talking.
Okay. All right. That's
Okay.
tells me who you are. Thanks,
We'll
Joe.
call the meeting to order at 6:31, and those present want to just say your names.
Eric
Gail
Spencer.
Bruin.
I'm Eric Spencer.
Lisa Kruger.
David Spencer.
Okay, and from what was the last?
It was Mia.
Who was the last one? Linda? You're
Yeah.
frozen?
Me and Matoma, I believe.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we'll go how do you want us to do this? To open the public hearing or?
Yep. So I will read the public hearing notice, and then you can open the public hearing and just note the time and the members present.
Okay.
So this is for application H0005, application for a certificate of appropriateness to authorize installation of roof-mounted solar panels at 103 Mansfield Hollow Road in the Mansfield Hollow Historic District. The applicant is Joseph Salonia, and the owners are Micah and Sarah Human. And this is Linda Painter, Director of Planning and Development, speaking for the record. The following public hearing notice was published on the town's website on December 3rd, 2020. The Historic District Commission will hold the following public hearing on 12/16/2020 via a web-based virtual meeting to hear comments regarding the following application. At 6:30 p.m., application for a certificate of appropriateness to authorize installation of roof-mounted solar panels on property located at 103 Mansfield Hollow Road, Assessor's Parcel ID 29.112.28, HCC file number H0005. Information on how to participate in the public hearing will be on the meeting agenda, which will be posted to http://www.mansfieldct.gov/agenda center no less than 24 hours before the meeting. No information from the public shall be received after the close of the public hearings. Additional information regarding this application is available by emailing planzoneDEPT@mansfieldct.org. And it looks like we had a little error here. We put Paul Aho chair and Vera Ward secretary. For the record, that's actually Gail Broom chair. This is our normally we were posting this for the IWA and PCC, so I apologize for that. But that is your public hearing notice. And if you would like to, Madam Chair, if you would like to note the opening time of the hearing as well as the members present for the record.
Okay, we will open the public hearing at 6:34 p.m. Committee members present are Eric Spencer, Lisa Kruger, Mia Matona, Dave Spencer, and myself. In addition, Linda Painter and Emily Galbraith. And then we've got from the, you want the applicants too?
That's fine. We just need to list the members for the record.
Okay.
So the applicant can introduce themselves and the application if you want to have them do that now.
Okay.
Yeah, so Joe Salonia from Eclipse Energy Commercial LLC, submitting an application on behalf of Mike and Sarah Human at 103 Mansfield Hollow Road for a 9.4 kW AC solar installation.
All right. And I'm going to just, for the record, pull up, I believe it's the engineering consultant report that has the information for that. And the plans. So this sheet shows the satellite view. So this is Mansfield Hollow Road here, 103 Mansfield Hollow. The subject residence is located on the north side of the road. The roof is south facing. And this diagram does show you the installation or proposed installation of the solar array on that south facing roof, along with the other mechanical equipment that will be placed on the rear of the house. And I believe, Joseph, you had some details you talked about during the pre-application meeting about how you will make sure that you're not creating additional impacts to the historic structure. If you want to just cover that.
Yeah, so there is a conduit that stretches from the solar array and that'll extend to the northwest corner of the home. We're going to run that on the interior of the property or interior of the home within the attic. And then there are a couple there's two things that will be going on the outside of the home. One is the meter, and the other thing is the ACD. That's the AC disconnect that you guys see in that expanded circle there. So the AC disconnect is basically so fire departments can shut off the system from the exterior of the home if they were to ever have to do that. So by code, that has to be on the outside of the home. The PBS6 is the monitoring system. That's going on the interior of the home. The utility meter, that's the UM. That's going on the exterior. The main service panel is on the interior of the home. So, we're going to do everything, as much as we possibly can on the interior of the home to maintain the integrity of the historic district as much as possible. I sent you guys some pictures of the installation or panels that we're going to be using, example photos. So you can see it's a black on black panel. There's no aluminum borders or white lines that are going to be on the exterior of the panel, and it's about 3 inches off the roof total. That's including the thickness of the panel itself. So it follows the pitch of the roof plane that it's on. So it's not going to be standing up or anything like a hot water solar system.
So
And that's the roof.
the photos that I just shown you while Joseph was talking were the examples of his home that he had taken. So same system installed on his house. And then this is the human's home, and this is the roof on which those would be installed.
So, Linda, do we have anybody from the public here?
I do not believe so. So everyone that is here since I can know everybody, can know all the names, is either a member, a staff person, the applicant, or the property owner.
So, we've reviewed this pretty thoroughly, and we are.
So at this point, unless you have any questions for the applicant, what you can do is close the hearing, and then you can go straight into old business to act on the application.
Okay. All right, then I'll close the public hearing at 6:39 p.m. We will reopen our regular hearing. And do we need to make a motion now to move to approve?
Yes, and there is, I'm going to pull up, I believe I put a motion in my staff report. So I'm going to put that up on the screen to make things a little bit easier for folks. Can everyone, oh, you cannot see it because I didn't hit share.
Okay, so would someone like to make this motion?
Sure, I'll use my screen allows me to see it. I move to approve the certificate of appropriateness application of Joseph Salonia, applicant, and Micah and Sarah Human, owners, for installation of roof-mounted solar panels at 103 Mansfield Hollow Road in the Mansfield Hollow Historic District as described in the application. Materials dated November 14, 2020, and received at the November 18, 2020 HDC meeting, and as presented at public hearing on December 15, 2020. This approval is granted based on a finding that the proposed installation will not substantially impair the historic character and appearance of the district per section 7-147F, Connecticut General Statute.
And do we have a second?
I second the recommendation.
So for the record, that was Matoma and Eric Spencer moving and seconding.
Do we have any further discussion? If not, then I think we should vote to approve the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Dave,
Okay.
is there an I there for you?
Yes, there's an eye there for me.
Thank you. Everybody else was waving hands and we can't see yours, so.
Very good. Then the motion is approved. The
All right.
application is approved.
Yes, and we will prepare something for you to sign, Gail,
Okay.
formally issuing the certificate of appropriateness to Mr. Saloni and the humans. So,
Okay, very good.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a
Yeah,
great evening.
thank you.
Great
Thank
holiday.
you very much.
Stay safe and stay warm, everybody.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So, Gail, I did realize we skipped over the minutes. If you want to go back to that.
All right, let's go back to approval of the minutes from our meeting on, what was it, November? I'm sorry, I forgot to print out the agenda
That's
here.
okay. November 18th, 2020.
November 18th, okay. Could we have a motion to approve those minutes?
I motion that we approve the minutes from November the 18th, 2020.
So that's Eric Spencer moving.
Mm-hmm. And a second?
Second.
Lisa's seconding it. Any discussion or changes? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right.
David
Okay.
Spencer, aye.
Thanks, David. All right, so minutes unanimously approved, and the only other item of business on your agenda this evening is to authorize the chair to submit the fiscal year 2020 annual report, which was in your meeting packet. Does anyone have any questions on that? And this, just as an overview, this is actually required by the statutes that we are supposed to do this every year and submit to the State Historic Preservation Officer what we've done. And so in fiscal year 2020, which ran from July 1st, 2019 to June 30th, 2020, you approved 3 certificates of appropriateness, 2 in Spring Hill, 1 for a rear addition and deck at 981 Storrs Road, 1 for the removal of the chimney and portion of retaining wall for the Historical Society, and 1 for roof and entry alterations to the First Church of Christ. And you did 2 determinations in Spring Hill that certificates of appropriateness were not required for drainage improvements at the Historical Society and for a replacement sign at the Spring Hill Inn. And we also noted that you provide some input on streetscape improvements to Storrs Road.
Okay. So you want us to,
Yes, so there is a motion. What I'm going to do is just read it to make this easier, and then if somebody wants to move in second, the proposed motion is move to authorize the chair to submit the FY 2020 annual report as presented at the December 16th, 2020 HGC meeting to the State Historic Preservation Office and Town Council.
This is Dave Spencer. I so move.
second?
I second it. Eric Spencer.
Any discussion? Okay, all in favor? Aye.
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 All right. And that was your last order of business for the year of 2020.
Okay. And did we already approve the meeting dates?
I believe you did at the last meeting.
At the last meeting. Okay, fine.
I think they've been approved. Yes, you approved it at the last meeting. And we've also, even where we haven't had approvals from boards, we're just filing them at this point.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we have no other business. Does anyone have anything else? So we can adjourn the meeting at 6:45. That was pretty quick.
Yes.
And hope everyone has a healthy and happy holiday season and stay in tomorrow for sure.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Linda.
Happy holidays. See you in
See you next year.
2021.
Holidays.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
This conference is no longer being recorded.